for a long time. It's prejudice, there's no doubt about that. And just the South, well, it's prejudice. Nothing to it. You got to do it to them white folks there. That's the reason I left. It was all right for me. When I was there in Denver, you could sleep with your door open. I lived right off of 5 Points. Went to Maine Training High School. Played football. I was glad to get away when I left.
Is there much left in your hometown in Texas?
Oh yeah.
Is it still as bad as you remember?
I imagine it's been quite a while since I've been there.
When was the last time you've been there?
Oh, about 15 years, I guess. I finished high school and wasn't nothing else to do with it. I was ready to go. So me and a friend of mine, we decided we'd join the Army. No, I went in there and the first day, somebody stole my shirt. So when they went to chow the next day, somebody else lost a shirt because I got me a shirt. I didn't care as long as I got one. It didn't even have to fit. Just had a shirt for them to count.
What's the fondest memory you have of the military?
Fondest memory?
Yeah.
When they gave me my discharge. Life was all right. I just knew there was no place for me.
It was just a completely. I mean, besides the war itself, like what was Korea like?
A lot of hills. In the wintertime, cold. In the summertime, hot. Rain was cold. I was ready to go home. You didn't have no food half of the time. And we was fighting. They got along with them okay. You had to get along with them. Because they depended on you, you depended on them. The last guy I contacted with was a twin, and his wife told me he was dead. That's the last contact I had. I was in Yokohama.
Okay.
The blacks went to Yokohama and the whites went to Tokyo. That's where it was.
Okay. So what can you remember from Yokohama? What was it like?
Living was easy.
Living was easy.
No, the only adapter you had to do with the Japanese, biggest thing you had to do was put your shoes off when you went in the house. In the house. But a club was on you. You kept your shoes on.
Right, so did you ever learn to speak some Japanese?
Oh.
Or did you, what was that like?
A little bit, but I ain't learned that much. I didn't stay about 8 months. Stayed about 8 months. And I was out in the Army then. It's segregated.
It was segregated?
You betcha. All the blacks lived on 1st and 2nd Streets. All the Spanish lived on 3rd and 4th. And the whites lived wherever they wanted to. You didn't bother them, they wouldn't bother you. Okay. But I got a job on the railroad. A guy got me a job on the railroad. Used to go from Close to Sweetwater and back. No, it wasn't hard work. That's why I was interested in cleaning the cars off, getting the people on and off. That's when I first started. Later on, I got my job at the roundhouse. I was cleaning the boxcars out, getting them ready to go on the train. I don't know what year that was. I just started cutting. The guy let me just start cutting in there. Because I had learned how to cut some when I was in the Army. It came back. because he was a carpenter and he wouldn't be there half the time. So I did most of the business. We was on the right-hand side. And later on, I moved on the left-hand side. He had one shop and I had one shop, and one down the street. 3 black barber shops and clothes. He said it was black. We cut anybody's hair. He stayed there. They got it on. He owned both shops.
What happened to his?
He didn't cut much. He went out of cut. Cutting hair was too slow for him. He's a carpenter. Making good money as a carpenter. Now when I think about Dallas, if I didn't know about Dallas. If I know about Dallas, a lot of things I could have done. So I wouldn't have had to be going up there 3 days a week getting on that machine. If I'd have known. But I got sick and went to the nursing home, and that's when they found out I had dialysis, and I went to the dialysis place. I found out something today. I don't even know when I got it. I got a slip cut in my arm there when it starts your dialysis. I don't even remember it.
And does it make you sleepy? Does it make you
Dialysis? No, I just don't do nothing. If you eat right, that's the main thing, is eating right, and don't drink too much liquor.
Don't do too much alcohol?
Oh, don't drink no alcohol. I never was an alcohol drinker anyway. My dad had 9 brothers, and they all drank, but one. And I saw the way they act. I said, shit, I ain't for me. I ain't gonna drink nothing. My mother was a cook.
Okay.
My dad used to work at a grocery store. So that's why I didn't worry about no eating when I was a boy.
Okay. How good of a cook was your mom?
Huh?
How good of a cook was your mom?
She was pretty good. She could cook anywhere. She get a job anywhere she go and wanted to cook. But when they went to Odessa, that's when I went to Denver. I didn't want to go, and she got a job at the bank here. And she worked there, and she said, my dad wasn't working nowhere. It's good to still be here. I feel like I ain't got much longer no way. I done rode my horse. Stay with the Lord. That's all I can tell you. Stay with the Lord. You'll be okay. If you don't stay with the Lord, you ain't gonna do no good.